So now before it gets wicked hot, what you want to do here now as well, hold on. Ew, the nasty stuff. Okay. You always want it to where it's nice and clean. Okay, so anyways, that wasn't even what I was talking about. What I normally do is I put my pins in here before it just gets crazy hot. And make sure you get your hooks. This part can be as complicated as you want to. A lot of people end up having a hard time with, I'm trying to get this position just right here. Now, a lot of people have a hard time with getting the hook in here where it hits that eye just right, and the way the pin sits in there. I do them both at the exact same time. When I set it in, I go like so. That way it sits in there, this sits in there, and I'm done. For some reason, I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. I was like, man, that's not fitting in there right at all. Alright, there we go. Other tests, though, that you can do, and which is really cool, is when you close this down, if you don't get that nice seal right there, as you can tell, yeah, you're going to get a little line, but if you don't get that nice, perfect seal in there, there's something wrong, okay? You know, open it back up, see what's going on, see if anything needs to be realigned, and then go from there, okay? Nice perfect seal. Again, I will put this back on here again because I want that hook to heat up also. You know, I know it sounds a little bit odd. Wow, look at this, skipping one of the biggest steps. Bad Dan. Take all this out. All this out. All this out. Now what you want to do, you want to do yourself a couple of test pours. I was going to get a couple of y'all guys on the comments be like, hey yo, psst, psst, you forgot to do your test pours. So anyways, see? Nice, good, beautiful little test pour right there. Yummy. Anyways, throw that back up in the mix. Got my little hot pan feel, my bobber right in here, my little metal plate. That way when it pours right out, just grab those chunks, pour it right back in. Not peeling nothing off, not trying to save anything crazy. Do one more just for good luck. It also kind of gets your pour down. Don't want to go too fast, don't want to go too slow. You want to get that nice bubble on top, not like that crazy first pour that I did. See those nice little bubbles right there? You know, that's what you're looking for. Now when you look at this, it does look a little bit more alienated, but you can see more of the jig itself in here now. Come on. Now. Whew. It's hot. Now it's ready. Let's do this. Nice pin, put the pin in there, and put the hook in the pin. Fill them. Put them right in there just right. Gotta be careful, she is now hot. Nice. Check it. Put it back on there. A woosah. I will suggest this, and now I'm being a little stupid here, and I can honestly admit it. You definitely want to wear your eye protection, gloves, different things like that. I don't know if you can see anything or not, but I got a welder right over there in the corner. I got a welding mask. I got big leather gloves. I got goggles. I got all of it. Do I have it on? No. Can something really happen where I can really, really hurt myself? Absolutely. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, you know what? I've poured over 10,000 or 20,000 of these things, and I've never gotten hurt, and I don't think I need to wear the protection. Please do, okay? I know I'm not following, my own advice here, but that's my choice, okay? But definitely, if you're, I didn't get into this until I was a lot older. But if you're a young kid and stuff, be smart. Use the proper protection and stuff like that, because this stuff right here is so hot, it's insane. Even when I'm welding too, you're working with high heat. So just be smart whenever you're working with anything that can really severely burn you. Alright, so here we go. I believe it's nice and hot. Usually my first couple of pours aren't that good, but there we go. Okay. I want to go in with a shaky hand, be like, woo! Alright, sorry. And for me, it's almost kind of like a prize or something. You open it up to see if it is right. A lot of times they're wrong. Perfect example of what I was talking about. Here, that I can tell you was the pour. Man, I wish I could put some more light on this. I got a light over there, but it wouldn't put it where I need it. Right there, you can tell that it did not go all the way through like this pour did. This pour was perfect. It got the ring on it. See the ring right there, the ribs? Look at this. No rib. Hook. You can see the hook on that. Alright. Basically what I do is take that part off right there. I'll bend this off. Usually I use different pliers for that. Now what I do for something like this, I am not going to sit here and lose this hook. This is a Mustad hook. It's a very good hook. So basically what I'll do is I'll grab it right there, dip it right in there just for a little bit. Let that heat get it. And I try to keep that eye out of it as much as possible. See, the eye is absolutely clean. From there, when you work with chaos, you have chaos. Well, use this glove. There, just wipe off the excess lead. No biggie. And I am going to recast it. Nice good seal. Hopefully this time I don't mess it up, but this one came out absolutely perfect. Happy with this one. Ribs came out on that one just nice. And then I'll show you what I do about that piece right in here. That's the part right there where when you pour the mold, you're going to have some of that left over right there. That's that slag from the top there when you pour it in. And I can't stand that, nor can I stand the little lines that run down it. So what I normally do is I use a Dremel, or I'll go in there with a file and I'll take all that stuff off right there to where it's really smooth, paint it, and nobody could even tell where it was poured or how it was poured. going to run a test. And I ran that one. Ribs. Sweet. Also, when you can't buy these pins, buy the pins that fit in there, because the way I normally do mine is I keep pouring and pouring and pouring, but whenever you get the molds, they only give you 2. And so that doesn't allow you so many pours. So just, you know, keep that in mind. They're not that expensive either. They're pretty cheap. And I actually just got my Do It Mold catalog not so long ago. So definitely keep an eye out for those. I need the bigger ones, so I'm going to pour a little bit more of these bigger ones here. It's that time of the season. Here, let me show y'all guys another thing real quick, just for laughs. See? No. Right there kind of gives you a good indication that that's not right. You know, a lot of people always show the right ways and all that stuff. It's kind of hard sometimes to tell the good ways, bad ways. You want to go in there, make sure that's in, and if it's not right, I'm telling you, it'll let you know.